I gave him the opportunity. He's got 3 turf degrees, and I gave him the opportunity and never pressured him to be in the business. He enjoyed the business from the time he was 12. He loved going and doing, and by the time he was 16, he was doing a lot more than I expected him to. And in Georgia, you have the same thing in Tennessee. You have what they call the crop improvement program, and the inspector came out, and I went over the farm with him, and he told me, he said, next time I want to meet Trey. I want Trey to meet me. I don't want to see you anymore. He liked Trey.
Hello, Middle Tennessee State University. My name is Trey Palmer. I'm an owner at Palmer's Turf Farm here in the beautiful Sequatchie Valley in Dunlap, Tennessee. I have been doing this since I was probably 10 years old. I am currently 40, so 30 of my 40 years in my life I have been sod farming. A little background of me. I graduated high school and then went to ABAG, which is a ag school in South Georgia, and got two-year degrees from there. And then I went to Penn State University, which is probably the leading turf program in the United States, and graduated from there with a bachelor's of science, bachelor's of turf science. So I spent the better part of 6 or 7 years getting my bachelor's. I'm not a doctor, but it was fun. I like to, hang out on the weekend at the Rock Beach and kind to kayak, float on the little rafts, hang out with kids, enjoy softball and baseball with the kids, and I don't have a whole lot of spare time with working on a farm.
Everybody free! Say more, man!
Okay, we start out preparing the sod fields with usually a form of plow, a ripper, or a field hare, and several tractors and tillers, and it takes, over the course, with the weather being permitting, over 4 to 7 days usually to get a field ready to plant in fescue, Bermuda grass, or zoysia. We had to go over to a Firefly Pro Slab 155B because of the labor market, and it's tough to get people to work, and the labor rates has gotten very expensive here lately. So we've modernized in agriculture to pieces of equipment like that. So it labor saving. You would think, the initial cost of these things is really outrageous, which they are, but a regular salaried 2 employees actually pay for the monthly installment. So that's what we figured out. We grow several different warm season and cool season turfs. We have El Toro zoysia. We have Volunteer zoysia, which is a thin-bladed zoysia. We have Meyer zoysia, which has been around since the 50s. We have Iron Cutter certified Bermuda grass, which is a warm season as well, and we have tall fescue. So in total, we have 5 varieties available. 1994, I think, was our first year in the sod business. My father was in the landscape industry for probably 20 years before that, which led us into the sod industry.
My name's Trey Palmer. My duties in the company run from planning, harvesting, and driving the truck delivering. Seeing what we've accomplished, having to work with Trey, that's probably a very special thing that not many people get to do, is to work with their son or daughter, whoever. I know people that are in the sod business that their daughter works with them. So, it's not a one-sided thing, but I do very much enjoy working with Trey, and at the end of the day, just to see what we've accomplished.
I got 2 girls and a little boy. So we hope Emma over here, or Bocephus as we all know him by, hopes to get into the business and turn it into a 3rd generation farm, which is, you don't see a lot of that anymore. You see some 2nd generation, but when you get into 3rd generation, it gets tougher because they go out and do their own things or sell the property or whatever they might do. Quality of life is, I guess, the biggest thing. There's a lot of stress, I think, involved that a lot of people carry on themselves that they don't realize living in bigger cities or, suburban life, which I really don't know about. But I like going to the cities, but then I like the slow lifestyle of living on a farm sometimes too.